Hi, this is Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and I'm here today to do a Friday Reads. It seems like we haven't done one in a couple weeks, so I kind of missed it. Because like I said, it always feels like I'm talking to my friends, I'm not, it's not as I don't want to say stressful, but when you're talking about, when you do book chats, I take, I feel like it's great responsibility to sit and talk about somebody's work of art. Somebody's written this book, and sometimes you don't like the book, and so I am very, very aware of the pressure of that and the responsibility. So the Friday reads are nice because it basically is all about me usually epically failing on my TBRs. Okay, so it is December 4. Yeah, December 4. And yeah, the truth is I did not do all the books I intended in November. I always have big eyes, I say that to my kids, your eyes are too big, for your stomach, is my expression. And it's the same thing with books. I get excited. Even the books that I listed in December, I mean, I really need to just say, out of these books, if I get one done, I'm good, right? But in my mind, I'm always saying, wouldn't it be just great if I could read all of those books? Yeah. So I'm going to do a wrap up for November, but because I have not finished, at least this last book, when I finish this one, and this is the one that I'm still doing, which is so good, highly recommended still, the Disability Visibility. I'm kind of taking my time with them. I as opposed to kind of just rushing through this book, what I'm finding is that I am reading an essay each night and then just thinking about it before I go to bed. And of course, that's not going to really get me far. So I have to crank it up. It's not that much more, about 130 more pages on this. And I really want to do a book chat about this one separate from my wrap up. And I really have to wrap my head around my thoughts, because I want to be able to speak to a couple of the things without spoiling the book too much. But I highly recommend everybody read it. And I can't wait to get to the end. I've been waiting. At the end, they have further reading and suggested reading and all of that. And it also talks about the different people that wrote the essays in here. And so I am anxious to get there, but I've kind of left it as like a dessert. I'm not going to read that until I finish the book. So yeah, I need to stop doing one a night, but I feel like it's just so wrong to just read an essay and then just move on to the next one and just move on. I really want to process what each person is saying and try to connect with the information that I'm reading. So good book. So because of that, and because I'm just slow, I have not finished all this stuff. I told you I moved this one to the spring. I like it. I know I'm gonna love it. What I've read already, I really enjoyed. But we're moving into the winter months, and I can't go outside and do some of the stuff he's talking about, and I really want to do that. I'm not, I don't really like being cold, so I'm not going to be out in the snow trying to figure out some of the stuff that he's talking about. So this will come in the spring, so this will go for next year. So I did kind of put that off. I have actually 2 surprise books that I didn't talk about when I do my wrap up that I did finish that were really good. Oh, they were good. And I can't wait to talk about them. But, and another disappointment, oh my God. So read book 1 for the Octavia Butler slow readathon. So this is the pathetic part about it. It's not, I didn't have to read it in 4 weeks. I had 8 weeks to read it, and I didn't. So I'm still going to read the book when I'm not sure, and I got to find out what the next book is, so I'm either going to jump on with that or read this or, whatever. So the other thing is I think that they have the discussions. I think they have them on Sundays, and I'm a football fan. I like to watch my football, and I don't remember what the time was. I wasn't going to go because I didn't read the book and watch, but I think they're doing it during football season on Sundays. It's just hard. I keep thinking for the football is not going to last very long because people are getting contracting COVID-19, and so every week that we get, I think, is another gift because I'm like, it could end now. So So that is another thing too. I was like wishing they'd do it on a different day, but I get it. It's not about me. It's about the whole group. So I will see if I can hop back on in the next book. So that one didn't happen. Let me see. What was the other one? A Journey for the Ages. Isn't it a perfectly good book? I just keep slowing down. I don't know. I mean, this month is really crazy. So the things that I even talked about for December is kind of crazy because December's busy. Even though we're not doing all the activities in and back and forth at the school, just work and other things for me. And I just get all into it. You know, like I've already decorated the house. We just got a tree yesterday. And I am like, you know, so let's just see. You guys stick with me because I will have something to talk about at the end of December or beginning of January that I read in December, but we'll see. So this one I still want to get to. I don't know if I'll finish this before the year's end because I put such an ambitious, you know, chunker for my December, and I'm not gonna, if I have to weigh who's going first, this is it. So I've already started. I just listened to, I let him read to me because I told you I have the audiobook of this one. I listened to I think that was the preface. And it was very good just listening to him talk there. So I have to figure out a schedule so I can get through this because this is a big one. Even though I'm listening to the audio, you know, it's going to be a commitment. So I'm going to try to step up my game this weekend and try to get a little bit into this so I can, you know, make some progress, especially before the holidays. Because once we usually spend it with my in-laws, and depends on what's going to happen this year. But if we do, I'm usually not sitting there listening to an audiobook. I'm like playing games and, you know, we're baking cookies or playing, you know, whatever. So we'll see what happens with that. The other one I definitely said for December, again, I definitely want to get to is this one. I really love her books. She is another historical fiction writer, and it just they always stay with me for a while after I read them. And I got on a kick of when I was going to thrift stores, if I saw one of hers, I would just pick it up if I didn't have it. And this one I'm definitely hoping to get to. I think Patsy, as though it's so pretty, and I've been wanting. I think the likelihood of me getting to this one, just because I know the Barack Obama's book is really big, and this is a big one too. Don't be deceived by this one. I don't think I'll be able to do this one in this year, so it may be in the next year, and I'll have to figure out when I want to do it. But I do want to get to that one. Now, the other one that I said was, which I still want to try, but you know, listen to me. We realize that I don't read that fast, but this is one I want to get to. If I don't finish this or get to this month, then I will try to do this probably in January, because I keep putting this one off. Like I told you, I think I have had this 2 years. Now, the other one that I definitely want to finish. So if I was going to say what I definitely think I want to finish is this one, and I think this one. I'd be happy. And that is pretty chunky. You're talking about me, right? So if I get these two, I will feel accomplished. If I can sneak this in somehow, we'll see. We'll see. You know, this is a busy month for me. So again, we'll see what's going to happen. But that's my plan. And then, yeah, I'll find out what the book is for this. Even if for the Octavia Slow Readathon, I think what I'll do is maybe, as opposed to putting it all into January, having to get it done in that month, maybe the last week or the right after Christmas, before New Year's, I could start whatever the next book is. That will give me at least 4 or 5 days to get into what the book is. I don't know what the book is. Does anybody know what the next book is? I have to go look at the schedule to see what it is, but I do want to do that one. So I will be coming back with my wrap up for November as soon as I finish the disability visibility, because I really like this and I want to discuss this. And I'll do a wrap up, and then I'm going to do a book chat. I'm probably going to do at least 2 book chats. One of the secret books that I read, I definitely want to pull out and talk about in a talk. Oh my God, it was so good. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. I'm not spoiling it. So anyway, so there is that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We are in for a snowstorm. We had snow like 2 weeks ago, which was kind of really early. And then it left, and then we've had really nice days, and then, you know, it's gotten cold again. And now I think today it's going to start, it's sunny now, but it should start to rain. And then tomorrow afternoon, it's supposed to be a snowstorm. So I get excited for snowstorms as long as I have food and hopefully electricity stays. You know, I usually charge up my phone, my Kindle, you know, and I'm ready, you know, as long as I can get some tea and my books, I'm like excited about that, you know. So we'll see. So I may get some good reading time in. I like to do it when there's a snowstorm too. So that should be, I think it's all Saturday night. So we'll see. We shall see. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, getting excited for the holidays, taking care of yourself, and let me know what you're reading. Any of you that didn't tell me last time, what are you reading for December? Anything that I should add to my list for next year? Because we know I'm not going to finish all these books, so we will see. But wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance, and read your books. I'll talk to you later. Bye.